Just a little short one. One of the things that's really helped me in the last several years is, I guess you'd say it was Stoicism. Learning how to be calm in the middle of chaos. Learning how to not let your emotions take you away to places that you don't need to go. And it's helped me really calm down and be a more focused individual. It's let me find balance. And it's just really helped my overall mental health. On top of that, I don't get angry anymore. I don't get mad. It's really weird. It's when you understand that and come to the realization that anger is just a wasted energy. I get angry at things, but I don't allow them to rob me of my energy or my joy. One of the things that goes along with Stoicism is basically the book of Ecclesiastes when it comes to something biblical. King Solomon is at the end of his life talking about the things he's seen and what matters and what doesn't. And it's a very fascinating book, even if you're not religious. It's really worth the read because it just breaks down. This is a man that nothing was restrained from him at all. No restraints. He could have anything he wanted, literally. Do anything he wanted to do, literally. Totally unrestrained. Now, I know on Facebook and YouTube and all these, there's a myriad of resources for Stoicism. And I am going to recommend the OG, Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. You can get it on audiobook, in fact. You can listen to it. It's a hard listen. It's a hard read. If you want to read a few things of it and then set it down. Highly recommend it. It's that way when you start going into all these other Stoic things that are built off this platform, you'll have a good idea of whether it's true or not, because you understand the foundation and the basis of Stoicism, because you read the OG Marcus Aurelius. So that's my recommendation there. There's also another man, and this is a very hard read, honestly. And there was a man named Roy Masters who was into behavioral science, but he was also a hypnotist, believe it or not. But what he was learning how to do and teaching people how to do was calm your mind. And it wasn't so much hypnotism, it was just about finding focus, calming your mind through things like meditation and whatnot. And it works. It really works. His name was Roy Masters. Unfortunately, he died a few years ago. He was about 95 when he died. I mean, he went through World War II in London and all that. Very brilliant man. Very hard read. So it's interesting to read him. It's not something that his stuff is something that you listen to slowly and digest slowly if you get into it. Like I said, Roy Masters. And then if you really want a beginner's crash course, there's two books I recommend reading, and they are hard books to read also. They're good books. I would recommend starting with some Ayn Rand, The Fountainhead. It's about individual responsibility. And then it's followed up with Atlas Shrugged. But if you read one of the two, I would recommend The Fountainhead. It's a hard read, but it's a very, very good read. If you're into that sort of thing. Life is all about balance. And if you want to find balance and you want to find peace, it has to start inward. It doesn't start out there. It starts with what's out there, but realizing within yourself what you can change, what you can't change, and learning how to deal with these things appropriately, responsibly, and like a man, or an adult for that matter. It's not allowing your emotions to take you away and carry you to places that you don't need to be going. The story of Cain and Abel is a prime example of that. When Cain and Abel both brought their sacrifice before God, and God accepted Abel's but not Cain's. And Cain was very mad, and God said, look, if you brought me the proper sacrifice, I wouldn't have rejected it. And Cain was very angry, and God looked at him and said, Cain, evil lies at your doorstep, and its desire is for you. You must master it. He did not. We all know how that story ended. But that's a prime example of doing the wrong thing because you were emotionally tore. You must master yourself. Men, women, you must master yourself. You must master emotions. You must master your life. And these instances, along with the Bible, don't get me wrong, I read that, will help you master your life. And in mastering your life, you're going to have a much better, fulfilled life. A little food for thought.